Hey everyone, I am Zach Seidman. I am the writer, director, and co-producer of the feature Crippled. So we're getting ready for some additional shooting for the film, kind of fleshing out specifically the bird creature, our antagonist villain of the piece, essentially showing how this creature functions when they're not directly interacting with Will. Like, what is the environment in which they live? To what ends are they doing these things to Will? And so these new scenes are essentially showing that without, again, like overly explaining it. So it leaves it a little bit up to interpretation.
Since the beginning, I drew the storyboards. From there, I've been doing some set design here for the upcoming insert shots, and having a grand old time.
Currently, right now, we're making a control panel and sort of like a bastion of water. If you think of it like a pensive, almost like Harry Potter, it sort of serves as like a viewing lens for our creature to see Will throughout, and a way for them to kind of pour things into it and manipulate Will through their own sort of dimension world, so to speak.
The sculptural elements, I love carving and creating sculptural objects that are interactive. Right now we got 3 set pieces being built that are interactive. Then we have a miniature model being built and doing some fun special effects setups.
We're also going to be making like a voodoo doll table. We're going to be making the big control room, which is sort of the main monitoring station.
Seeing those come to life is great, and just creating like this alternative universe, like thinking of what would a bird person universe be? How do they interact? How do they control?
We were talking about how to incorporate some bird-like qualities into it. The control panel we kind of built to be a little like bird-like, sort of like wing-like. The pensive sort of cauldron-y egg. It looks like an egg surrounded by like a bird hand claw.
We were having a lot of discussions about not wanting steampunk because the issue with like control surfaces, you kind of get into the concept of like steampunk knobs, dials, chains, or you get into the sci-fi buttons and flat screens, and like it's shiny and plastic. This is an ancient creature, so his control surfaces should be almost a relic of sorts, a carved altar that is interactive. It still looks like a stone monolith. It looks like it was carved from a time long forgotten, much like the rest of the lair.
So we're also kind of making the metaphor of like stuff in the lair being a little biological, but sort of it's a manifestation of the bird creature and sort of like the darkest recesses of Will's soul.
I love this project because it is a non-documentary form of talking about these issues. With this, it's an exploration of the ideas.
If you want to find out more about the film, you can follow us on our social media, Unicorn Propaganda on Instagram and basically any other social media, TikTok. We also have a GoFundMe page, and yeah, we'll be posting updates on there as well as our YouTube page.